we did it. We made it to 50K subscribers. 50K of you. I cannot believe it. So, as promised, we are having a giveaway in this video. There will be 10 of you that will win these big makeup, beauty, skincare, makeup brushes. I'll have videos in here to show you what you will be winning. So if you want to hear my little journey on YouTube, it'll be 5 years, February 22nd. And then also see what will be in the giveaway and hear all about it. Then keep on watching. I don't even know how to start this video. I literally filmed a few videos and made this my last one because I don't want to get emotional, because you know your girl is an Aries and we can get emotional. We are very high strung, short-tempered, loving, and we're very emotional, we feel, you know what I'm saying? So last month we hit 50K and I was so excited. I still can't believe it. And I said we were going to have a giveaway. However, January 2nd, most of you guys know I had the COVID.
Don't say that.
Oh my God. I don't wish that on my worst enemy. So what I usually do is, you guys know I get a lot of subscription boxes and stuff. And then what I do is anything that I get doubled, or I know I'm not going to use, or I just want to give back to you guys, I have it right next to my desk. It's like a really big, gigantic Amazon box. And I just keep filling it because I knew, hopefully, we would hit 50K. I didn't know when, but I wanted to have a big giveaway for you guys. So as soon as I got sick, I had my husband bring that box downstairs in the living room. That way none of my germs or anything. And I wanted to wait until I start feeling really good. I tested negative before I start messing with y'all makeup and stuff, in order to put it in the boxes. I don't know if I told you, it's going to be 10 winners. I have 10 of the post office boxes, the large boxes. And yeah, let me show you some videos. If you are not already, I have an Instagram, Just Ann Rankin. I show videos, sneak peeks of the giveaway. So if you want to see videos, get to know me a little bit better, I will leave the link down below. Check out my Instagram. So let me put in, there's 2 videos. I will put in the sneak peek of me making the boxes, and then when the boxes are all done. So here we go. All right, so here is the giveaway. There's eyeshadow palettes. This is skincare. This is stuff I need to still separate. Over there is brushes. And then I have the 10 boxes for the 10 winners for our 50K giveaway. So be on the lookout for the giveaway video any day now. All right, so these are the giveaway boxes. There are 10 winners right here. And these are the large post office boxes, but each person, on the bottom, has about 3 or 4 palettes in each box. Now I have to, of course, put all the stuff in it, make it look pretty, package it so nothing breaks or anything, but I just wanted to show you what it will look like. All right, now I still have to package it and make it look nice and stuff. That's just me organizing it and stuff, so you guys can see kind of a sneak peek. I'm not going to show you everything that's in there because I still want it to be a mystery box. Still you excited to get it, to see what you got. Each person will have about 3 to 4 different palettes in there and a bunch of stuff. Makeup brushes, there'll be skincare. There's everything in there. Before I go over the rules and everything, let's just talk. I want to talk to you guys. I'm going to try not to get emotional. So I started my channel, I believe it was February 22nd of 2017. And I was so new to social media. I didn't have Facebook, Instagram, never even been on those sites, anything. But in 2016, in October of 2016, I started watching YouTube, right? Most of you guys know this story, but my daughter had braces at the time. And, you know, you take her every month, you know, for them to change look at the braces, change the little color things and all that kind of stuff. And I remember the hygienist was talking about Ipsy, was talking to some of the other parents. And she was saying how she bought the whole year. This is when Ipsy was only $10 a month, the glam bag. And she didn't know you could do monthly. Anyway, I played it off. I didn't know what the heck she was talking about because everybody else knew what she was talking about. I did not know. So I go home and I type in Ipsy, like Google it, you know, and it came up with like YouTube videos. And the first one I did was Abby from Abadabs. If you don't know, we have a podcast that we do together called Jersey Tea Podcast. I'll link that down below. We are on our 6th episode. Anyway, that's when I got into like subscription boxes. Now, prior to that, it was like almost 10 years that I didn't wear makeup. Okay. I was very depressed, especially in my 30s. Like, oh my God, I was so depressed. And I am a 70s baby. So I started high school in 1990. So in the late 80s, early 90s, right? The makeup was a lot different than how it is today. You know, like for me, I didn't know anything about eyebrows. Like you would wax them or pluck them, but I didn't know about eyebrow pencil. I never did my eyebrows. Back then, you really didn't do your eyebrows, right? You had the compact foundation and you would like with the sponge, right? And you would put it on. Remember guys, you never went below your neck, you know, at least I didn't. And so you like kind of looked orangey because I never really had like for your skin tone, you know what I'm saying? And then it was just blush. I don't even remember bronzer. There was definitely no highlight or anything like that. So you just had blush. Then I didn't even wear eyeshadow, okay? I wore like liquid black eyeliner or like a pencil eyeliner. Remember how hard it would be? You had to like get a lighter to it or put it on a curling iron so that it wouldn't be so hard, right? And it was kind of liquidy, you know? And I would put that on the top of my eyes. I didn't do a wing or anything like that. And then mascara. That was my makeup routine, right? And then, like I said, I went through this depression and everything. So when I started looking at YouTube, when I found out about YouTube and videos and stuff, and I would watch makeup tutorials and makeup collections and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, I didn't wear makeup in so long. I was at my heaviest weight. I think I was like 203 pounds. If you go back to my earlier videos, you will see the weight. Now, I'm only 5'3" and 3/4. Let's not forget about 3/4. That's important. So 200 pounds, you know, was a lot. And a lot of times when you don't see yourself, you don't think you're as big as what you know you're heavy, you're fat, but you don't realize you're as big as what you are, right? At least I didn't, till I start seeing pictures and stuff. And in 2017, when I started my channel, I was really into subscription boxes. One, because I never been in an Ulta or a Sephora store ever. Right? And when I used to wear makeup, it would be like CoverGirl, Maybelline, stuff like that. So I didn't even know what to get, what I would like, because like I said, the makeup style was so much different now than it was when I did wear makeup. You know, I never heard of Urban Decay, Tarte, anything like that. I just never heard of it myself. Like I said, it was just new to me. So getting subscription boxes to you every month, I got to try makeup because I remember going to a Sephora and I was so embarrassed. I seen like Smashbox, like what is that? Lipsticks. And I didn't even know what to get. So it was like, and because I didn't have makeup on, it was like, nobody came to say, do you need help or anything, right? And then I was just so overwhelmed. I didn't know what I would like. Makeup was so expensive compared to what I was used to, you know? Lipsticks were only like $5.97. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like 18 to 20 bucks for a bullet lipstick. It was just so different. I remember like my first time going into Sephora, I literally spent over $500. Literally. And I didn't realize I was spending that much. I was like, well, I need a skin care routine. I need this, you know, and I remember going into, and I paid for it because I was embarrassed. Like, well, I don't want that and I don't want that. And then I remember going home. My husband was like, we need to take some of the stuff back. I'm like, well, you do it, you know, because all that stuff I really didn't need, right? I mean, I had not one makeup brush. When we did makeup, if I did do any eyeshadow, it'd be like one color and it was like the sponge. You know what I'm saying? Only like makeup artists and stuff had makeup brushes in my time. At least that's what I thought or what I knew. You know what I'm saying? So like I got some like makeup brushes, like face brushes, eyeshadow brushes. And of course, they're going to take you to the most expensive stuff, right? So a couple makeup brushes, I mean, I was like over $100 and something, you know? Anyway, like I was saying, so having the subscription boxes come to you, one, I wasn't embarrassed to like go anywhere. I can try the makeup and see what I liked. Do you understand? I found brands that I never heard of. And so I started getting into makeup. Like I started getting like a makeup addiction. But at that time, it was just subscription boxes. I spent so much money on subscription boxes in 2017. Like I was probably spending definitely over $500 a month just on subscription boxes, because I use the excuse, well, I'm doing YouTube. I need content, right? And back in 2017, there wasn't a lot of unboxers. You did not get PR. You had to pay for everything that you got, you know? And you always wanted to find like the new subscription box and stuff. You know, it was a lot different than what it is now. So then in 2018, this is when I started having like a makeup addiction, where I was like actually purchasing makeup online and different things like that. It was crazy. Having said that, now I have so much makeup. Like I literally have over 400 eyeshadow palettes. I have over 120 highlighters. I have so much stuff that this is why now when I get my subscription boxes, like I put it in a box, right? Because how many highlighters can you use, you know? And I am the type of person, I just use the same couple that I like. The other ones I don't even use, right? Even the eyeshadow palettes. There's a few that I just use every day or when I do my makeup. You know what I mean? You tend to grab just what you're used to. So that's why there's so much stuff. And I learned like you don't need all that stuff, right? That's why if you notice on this channel, gradually, like I don't do as many subscription boxes. Like for instance, there were times that, because I only put one video out a month, but there were, a day, excuse me. But there were times that I had so much, I was so overwhelmed that I had to put 2 and 3 boxes in one video. Just so that I didn't, like, let's say today is January. That way in February, I'm not still doing January's boxes. 1, nobody cares anymore. 2, you don't get the views. YouTube doesn't promote the video, right? So it was a lot. I mean, my God, I was getting BoxyCharm and PR, which I still do. Then I was purchasing my own BoxyCharm base box, the premium, the BoxyLuxe. Then I get Ipsy and PR. I get all the stuff. Then I'm purchasing my own. I was doing Ipsy versus Ipsy. Then I'd get the Ipsy Plus, then the Ipsy Glam Bag. You understand how much stuff do you need? You do tend to get overwhelmed. So I canceled a lot of subscription boxes, right? And I know this video, you know, this is about the giveaway, but I'm still going to do subscription boxes, but I'm also going to do other things, right? For instance, I filmed a video of all my luxury eyeshadow palettes like Natasha Denona, Pat McGrath, Viseart, Charlotte Tilbury, you know, not like the high end, like Anastasia Beverly Hills, like it's like all my luxury. Then I filmed like all of my old eyeshadow palettes. Like, do you guys remember this? Do we still use this? You know, and different things like that. I'm going to do like my thoughts on makeup releases. I'm also going to do tutorials or how I blend my eyeshadow, you know, different things as well. I also have a second channel called Just Anne's World. And over there, I get more personal. I do a lot of car vlogs. I do story times, and a lot of times when I do my story times, I am doing a get ready with me. It's not really a tutorial, like I'm just putting my makeup on as I'm talking, you know what I mean? But for the most part, it's more my personal, like we get more personal. It's not really into beauty, you know what I'm saying? Now, since we got over that, I also want to talk about like, there was a point in time last year that I was going to quit YouTube. You guys know, most of you know, I had a lot going on in 2018. My grandmother passed away, who was a second mother to me. She raised me. I'd lived with her. No, not 20. What am I talking about? 2018 was the house fire in September. 2019, my grandmother passed away in February. Then in October, my daughter had open heart and lung surgery. She almost died. And then November on Thanksgiving, my mother died. Thanksgiving morning. So like those two, like it was a hot mess that I was dealing with. I also was separated from my husband. Then year later is when I moved into, because my mom and grandmother lived together for 20 something years, right? So they both passed. I moved into their house. They left me the house. And every time I would go downstairs, I would see my mother's body on the recliner where she passed from. So that was a hot mess, right? Just, I was going through so much, and then dealing with YouTube drama, just a whole bunch of stuff that I just got into another depression, like probably one of my deepest depressions I ever had. You know, I didn't talk to my friends on the phone. I wouldn't answer the phone. I just sat in my room all the time and cried myself to sleep. It was a mess. Then making videos. Of course, I don't want to make videos when I'm all depressed and stuff, right? And so I was a good actress. You know, I acted like everything was okay and everything. And then after I would do the video, I'd cry myself. Just, you know, I don't know. You know, and you guys noticed, you know, you guys are very smart. I would get comments like, oh, you're so negative. You know, because if I didn't like a box, or, you know, I'm unsubscribing because you're doing clickbait titles. And I realize now, but at that time I was just trying to find like good titles for YouTube to promote my content, because, you know, in the unboxing community, it's so oversaturated now. It's like, and everybody gets the same thing. Once you watch a few unboxings, you're not going to watch, you know, like how many can you watch, right? So it's like you're trying to find that right title for you to click on the thumbnail. You know what I'm saying? But I get it now. Then, you know, I was going through so much. I'm like, you know, just everything. So I was really going to quit. And then I thought, you know what? I have so much positivity on this channel, and you guys are so loyal to me, outweighs all the negativity. And you guys are the ones that help me keep going. All of the positive comments, so much loyalty in you guys, honestly. Like when I would make my video and the comments were like, how are you? I hope everything's doing good. I'm praying for you. I cannot tell you how much it meant to me. Like, I just can't explain it. It meant so much to me that I was like, well, I got to keep going. I got to keep going for you guys, right? Because everybody deals with things. When I was growing up, my grandmother always told me, Ann, no matter what you go through in life, life goes on. You can't sit in the bed and cry. You can't give up. You go on, because no matter how you like it, it's night, then it's morning, the day goes on. You know what I mean? Life goes on. Then when you're either in the bathroom, or if you're on the toilet, or you can cry yourself to sleep. But in the meanwhile, you got to get up and keep moving, right? Because life don't stop for you, you know? And so that popped into my head, like, I got to keep going, right? Because I'm laying in my bed crying all the time. That's not going to bring my mom and grandma back. That's not going to make my marriage, right? Like, so much, I don't know how to explain it, you know? And then there are people that are a lot worse than me, you know? And so you guys really are the reason that made me keep going. That really helped me. You guys accept me for who I am. Let me give you an example. Hold the phone. My money glasses, you know, like when a price is so expensive, like what in the world? You know what I mean? When I do my little perverted jokes, you know, here and there, like if something's like really long, I'm like, oh, you know, we like long things, you know, because that's me in real life. I don't want to be, when I first started YouTube, you know, yeah, if I dropped something, I dropped it or something like that, or I was me, but I was scared to be myself completely because people do judge. You know, you get these comments like, oh, you're trying too hard, or you talk too perverted for me, I'm unsubscribing, or whatever. The one thing I tried to always do is not curse on this channel, because I know that a lot of times you guys are with your children or grandkids, and you know, I mean, sometimes things come out, you know, I'm human, but that's the only thing that I do not do that I do in real life, you know what I'm saying? But you guys watch me for me, you know? I think I'm funny and maybe I'm not, but I laugh at my own self, you know? And that means a lot to me too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I've been talking for over 20 minutes, so I'm sure there's a lot of you guys that aren't even listening anymore. But I just want to say thank you. And I appreciate you more than you will ever know. And let's get to 100K. Okay, so rules for the giveaway. We are going to have 10 winners. And the only thing you have to do is, per usual, please like this video, because that helps me out. And what it does is the more likes that you get, it's engagement. And then YouTube, because it's a computer, sees an engagement and they will promote my channel more, right? You have to leave a comment because I do a comment picker. So I know there's a lot of you guys who, don't comment. You enjoy watching, or you're on a computer, whatever the case may be. But because I do a comment picker, you have to comment, even if it's just on this video. Let's see. Put the word cookie. I will leave it right here. Put it in a sentence. Don't just put cookie, enter me, because then people that like you that are watching all the way through will see that, and then they'll put that, and that's not fair. So put it in a sentence, like, oh my God, my favorite cookies are the, like just put it in a sentence so it's not, you don't have to do a paragraph, and then what I'll do is I go to the comment picker and I will put that word in, and then it will pull up the comments, and then, I'll do it 10 times. Now, I have never done this before, but I told you guys I have Instagram. I'm trying to get to 10K. Once you get to 10K, you get this swipe up thingy majiggy. So like in my stories, when let's say I'm doing my video, promoting my video, I can get a link to where you guys can go straight to my video, if that makes sense, right? So I'm going to do a separate giveaway. I never say, well, you have to subscribe to this channel and that one, because there's a lot of you guys that don't have Instagram. And this is, a YouTube giveaway for our 50K. And I just don't think it was right to, because Instagram has nothing to do with this, right? This is just my opinion, how I feel. So if you are subscribed to this channel and you go over to my Instagram, like I said, I will link it in the description box, and you follow me over there. You come back to this video and say, it's done, I followed you, whatever the case may be, there will be an extra giveaway box. And just for you guys, to help me out, separate from the 50K, if that makes sense. So put on the Instagram, I subscribe to both, and then come back on this video and put I subscribe to both. And then what I will do is the people who do that, I'll check to make sure, and then I will write down your names, and then we'll have my son or my husband or my daughter, somebody will pick a winner, and that will be an extra entry, or whatever, it'll be an extra giveaway. All right, so make sure you put that word in, and if you want an extra entry, if you have Instagram, then go ahead and go over there. But I just want to say thank you. Don't forget, I do have 2 other channels. So I have the Just Ann's World. Why? Because it's all about my world. And then I also have the podcast with my dear friend, Abby from Abadabs, called Jersey Tea Podcast. I will leave that down below. Check them out. See if that is something that you'd be interested in. I am going to be filming a lot more on the podcast. Will be every week. It was every 2 weeks. We're going to start doing it every week. My second channel, Just Ann's World, I will be uploading about 3 times a week over there. And on this channel, like I said, it's going to change a little bit, but I will still do my unboxings and different things like that. Comment down below also, what type of videos would you like to see on this channel? Let me know. And that's everything, guys. Don't forget to like this video or dislike it. It helps with engagement. Make sure you follow the rules, and don't forget to turn your post notification bells on, because YouTube does not notify anymore. So turn that on. Hopefully it works. And yeah, thank you again. And I really do appreciate you guys. All right, guys, stay beautiful, stay blessed, stay healthy, and most importantly, always stay you. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.